Good morning to all of you. Hope everyone is doing good. I and Krishna are doing good. So today we are going to talk about how was Krishna when he was 8 to 9 years old. So we have recorded this many videos, but still I am getting panic when I record a new video. So this one, when he was 8 to 9 years old, I started actually teaching the why and how concept. Why and how concept he used to get struggle with this. So what I did is I started teaching why concept. So what I used to do is I used to take a practical examples, like I used to spill water and I asked him to bring some cloth. So then I will ask like why we are wiping this water. Then I only used to say the answer because if we don't wipe, then we may fall down. I used to ask like I am thirsty, bring some water. Why I am drinking water? Then I will tell like because I am thirsty, so I need to drink water. So why I am eating food? Because I am hungry. So like that, like one small why concept, that reasoning will be there. No, so that why concept actually I used to tell the question and answer also to him because starting to understand like what is that why concept. Then slowly like I used to tell the question and answer both. Then I used to ask the question again. Then slowly he started to repeat the answers. But for some of the questions, if he don't know how to answer, then he used to repeat the same question. Then I started why concept, why after why, then I started how concept. But how he find like very difficult to explain the whole process. Because when we compare to why, how it takes a little bit more time. Because how means like the process, everything we should explain step by step. That one usually our kids, they will find a bit struggle. I think how is the difficult part that comes at the later part. So initially like what, where, when, why, so all this. So when they are familiar with all these concepts, then we can go for the how concept. Actually, by this time, Krishna's irritations are not that much because they are manageable. Then I started working on the social interaction. Even before also, I used to take him to the shopping malls. I used to take him to parks, playgrounds and all. But when he was 8 to 9 years, I started taking him to movies. So only I and Krishna, the first time I still remember, we went to Fida movie. So that time actually I and Krishna booked for the afternoon show. After lunch we went. So that time, even actually before that also I used to take to movies to Krishna. But the thing is, he always used to roam because he likes numbers. So for every seat there will be a seat number, no? So he will not sit at one place only. If we give phone, then he used to involve in the phone, and from starting to ending he used to be with that phone only. So if I don't give the phone, what he used to do, he used to go to all the chairs, then see the row number, then the seat numbers, then he used to roam all around the theater. Then I thought it's like very disturbing for others also. It's not nice to disturb others because of our own sake. Then for some time I stopped taking him to movies. Then later we went to Fida movie. So there actually he likes the advertisements in the movie. So before the movie starts, there are few ads comes, no? So he used to like the movie. And whenever there is like no smoking, no alcohol ad comes, that time like he used to get like very much sensitive with his auditory. Went to Fida movie, he watched first half an hour. Then I thought, okay, he is a little bit adjusted with the movies and all. Then later, some fighting scene or some scolding scene, when it comes, no, then he gets very irritated, and then he started hurting me. Then I used to tell him like, no, this is the theater, we should not do like that. This is common. Because in movies we have like comedy scenes, then action scenes, then the smooth, then songs, everything comes. So you have to be quiet, like that. I used to tell him like with a slow voice and all, but somehow in that mood, like whatever we tell also he don't listen, he will not be in a listening mode. So but still I used to make him sit there, because that time what I decided is like initially it will be like very difficult, but slowly when we practice like movie by movie, the irritations and all will go down, I thought. So that's the only thought I had in my mind. Then again when the interval comes, like he will be like very soft mode, because he likes the ads and all. So until the interval it is very difficult to manage Krishna, but once the interval comes, then when I bring the popcorn and the french fries, then he used to enjoy the food. What he used to do is like he used to control his anger and all, because sometimes like I used to tell with a harsh voice, like if you do like this, then I will not bring to any movies and all. It's so embarrassing. See, everyone is looking at you if you do this behavior, like that I used to tell. So he used to control his tantrums and everything. So at the end of the movie, then he used to burst out. Then he used to shout and scream and he used to yell. So all the audience, they used to turn their face and then they used to watch us only. But I thought like this is anyway we have to face, because this kind of situations like we have to face, then only we can bring our kids to outside. Then I used to see Krishna only, then I used to hug him, then I used to tell him like, okay, movie is over, let's go home. Like that I used to convince him. But I never give eye contact to anyone in that crowd. So like that I became like very thick skin because of Krishna. This 8 to 9 years, usually like I don't know, like we used to many trips every year. We used to go for one trip. So this 8 to 9 years is like our joint family. We all went to Vizag and Araku. We went like a group tour. So by that time actually I gave strict timings of phone to Krishna. So that time actually I told to all the family members to keep their phones in silent, because whenever he sees the ringtone, then again he will remember that that phone mode will come, and if somebody is talking also, he will go there and then he will try to take the phone to play. That time actually in the trip somehow I managed him without the phone. Only like morning 1 hour and evening 1 hour I used to give the phone. So remaining time and all, like for the journey, then we used to go to beaches and we used to go to many visiting places in Vizag. But that was like we went in summer, so the climate was not much comfortable. It was so hot, but still he enjoyed the trip. He managed himself. Even though it was very hot outside. Then to improve the social interaction, what we used to do is like we used to simply without no reason, like we used to go to rides in city bus and auto. Usually in Saturdays and Sundays when we are like free, that time like we used to take a city bus from our place to the last stop. Then we get down there, then we go to some shop, we buy some chips and some fruity. Then again we come and we get into the same bus. Then we used to get down at our stop. So why we did this kind of city bus rides is because Krishna doesn't like if the bus stops in the traffic or particular bus stops. No, he wants always the vehicle to be in a moving position. So I thought like to get control with this waiting, then with this crowd, then this sounds, this noise and all, then I thought like better we should take him in a public transport. So every Saturday and Sunday we used to go mostly in city bus. Sometimes like he used to tell like we will go by auto, then we used to go to auto. Simply just without no reason, just we go and then we buy some snacks, then we come back. So like that. So I should tell you like because of all these things I have done, then I feel like maybe maybe so many of the sensory issues have gone for Krishna, especially the auditory sensory issues